Oh. Jocelyn, you good? What's going on, guys? I think Johnson's frozen. Yeah. What's going on, guys? It's Phil here. Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is episode 218 for your February 14th, 2022. I'm your host, Phil. And this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Tuesday nights, wherever you may be. This is another episode of Tuesday's Talk. As you guys could see, Jocelyn was here on the podcast for just a little bit. Yeah, she's probably gonna have to reconnect into the Zoom call to get back in here. Yeah, that's our special guest for tonight's episode of OTB. Loth will be joining us soon in just a quick moment or so, but yeah, let me see if I can actually admit her into the chat now. We see her. Let's see if we can hear.
I don't know what happened. I have like no idea what happened.
It's all right. We can hear you now. That's all that matters.
I have like no idea. Okay. Like what the heck? That's something theory, and I'm like, what?
No worries. At least we can hear you now. So yeah, we're here.
Okay, great.
We're gonna be getting things started just in a little bit, but guys, welcome to OTB. Okay. May have a little bit of some minor difficulties, but you know what, that is okay. That is perfectly fine. As we are, trying to do this thing now on Zoom instead of our older streaming platform, obviously StreamYard, as you all know. But we're gonna have some kinks here and there, but you know what, that's what this whole thing is about. We're trying to work our way around it, just work things around, and we'll be good to go. Jocelyn, this is your first time being on the pod, so you can introduce yourself, do whatever you have to do, plug socials. What's up?
Yeah, I saw you needed someone. I was like, okay, I'll join. I was hesitated because I'm camera shy. Like I'm shy. May not seem like it, but I am. So I was like, I'll do my best.
No worries. Yeah, we met each other on the Triple Threat podcast, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I when I was friends with Megan, I think I like seen you around, but I didn't officially meet you until Triple Threat Pod.
Oh, okay. So you know Megan.
I used to be friends with her. I'm not friends with her anymore, but yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's great having you on here. Getting things going when it comes to the Triple Threat Pod. That show is just a lot of fun. We all know those guys. Those guys are just incredible.
They're a joy.
So yeah, we have some news heading into the Elimination Chamber. As you know, it's this Saturday. Roman, Sammy, how do you feel about that? That's gonna be an absolute blast just to watch on itself.
I saw the segment between Cody and Sammy, and I mean, I think we all know Sammy's losing.
Yeah.
But I feel like Cody could help in a way. I don't know. It could be a triple threat match.
You want it to be a triple threat
match? That would. I mean, it'd be interesting. It would suck because like it's Cody's moment, but like when have they not done that though?
True.
Someone's on their opponent and then they like include it. But it would be a really interesting triple threat match at WrestleMania, I think.
No, for sure.
I don't think it'll be over. Between Sammy and Reigns. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we'll definitely see where things go from there. We obviously have the Elimination Chamber match for the United States Championship. That should be interesting. We got a stat chamber for that, so I'm really excited to see how that goes.
I'm excited to see Theory lose.
So you're predicting a new champion just like I am. Good.
I don't care who wins. I really want Rollins to win it, but I don't care who wins it as long as that title's off Theory. I don't like him.
That's fair. That's very fair. So yeah. what else do we have on that show? We have the mixed tag team match with Judgment Day and Edge and Beth. That should be a good one as well.
Oh my God. I'm excited for that one. It's finally happening. I think it was supposed to happen a couple months ago, but it got canceled, I think. I don't know. But I do think it's Finn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Rhea and Finn are going to come out with the win, though, for sure. And then I guess she'll end the feud. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So it needs to end.
I mean,
it's on too long.
They've been feuding since Edge got kicked out of the Judgment Day last year. So, I mean, it's crazy. And then, what else do we have? I know we got more. But regardless, it's going to be a lot of fun at the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be this Saturday in Canada, too, which is going to be even better for the whole Sami Zayn aspect of him going after Roman. But, yeah, we have two news stories when it comes to the Elimination Chamber, and obviously the future of Jay White. Jay White obviously lost the Loser Leaves Japan match against Hikuleo whenever that took place, and now people are trying to figure out, well, where does Jay White fit best? Does he go to AEW because of the connections? Does he go to WWE? Where do you think he'd fit the best?
AEW. I feel like he wouldn't fit in WWE. I feel like he knows more people in AEW than he does WWE, so he would have good chemistry with anyone there, especially Kenny Omega. I would love to see that for myself, because I think they feuded before, correct? I was not there for that, so it'd be pretty cool if he joined there, either teamed with the Elite or against them. It'd be pretty interesting to me. But I think AEW would be perfect for him.
I feel like... Well, when it comes to Jay White, I think he's just going to be an absolute upgrade in any regard when it comes to whatever roster he does end up joining. AEW, he's obviously going to be a huge name over there, especially with the connections that he has with the Elite and many other superstars over there. WWE, I mean, I just feel like Triple H would treat him like an absolute king over there for whatever reason.
Yeah, it depends how they're used.
Yeah.
It depends how they're used and how they use them. I think Triple H, but with Vince still being chairman, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
But new opponents,
new
people, new opponents.
Yeah,
I mean Seth Rollins versus Jay White. I think I enjoy that.
The first thing. That's the first thing I was gonna say. I mean, Seth Rollins and Jay White. That just screams main event type caliber fuse right there. So, yeah. We also got AJ Styles in the mix for when it comes to the whole Bullet Club thing, and Finn Balor, and
whenever AJ comes back.
Yes,
he's kind of injured right now.
Hopefully, he'll be back very, very soon. But yeah, wherever he ends up is going to be a very, very good thing for whatever roster, and we'll see where things go from there. But guys, make sure to follow us all on social medias. I am actually going to update the description so that we can have Jocelyn's TikTok down there. Let's see if we can at least get her to that 1,000, because she should have been there already.
It's like people follow me, but then when their accounts are private, I don't know if they're bots or not.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know if they're actual people. So I'm like, but I not follow you, so if you're following people. But yeah, that'd be great.
Let's get Jocelyn to that.
Make sure you're a real person.
There you go.
Let's make sure you're a real person.
Let's get that let's get that TikTok for Jocelyn to 1K. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @PhillyMatt_. You guys can also hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. That way you never miss when we go live. We will be live tomorrow for the AEW Dynamite post show, so that is going to be interesting. I actually have not looked at the Dynamite card for tomorrow yet, so
I think I have. There's going to be an interview with Adam Cole's doing a little interview. I forget what to. I think it's with Renee.
That's interesting.
And then I think Mox is on the card. I think the Elite is. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really remember who, but I seen the card.
Okay. This is not live, but this is.
Oh, I think it's.
Huh?
I think it's Brett versus Ruby versus Tony, like it was supposed to be last time.
Oh, okay. We're
This
getting a
time
triple
on
threat again.
Dynamite, so
That's good.
yeah, I think so.
All right.
Brett's
Zay.
winning.
My guy Zay is coming into the stream. Zay, what's going on, bro? I thought it was gonna be off, but Zay, what's going on, brother? How are you? And it's muted.
It's
Unmuted.
yeah.
There you are.
Okay. I was like, is he in the chat or typing or what? I was confused.
What's up, Zay? How are you, bro?
What's up?
We're,
I had to come in here. I folded so fucking bad on that dating show. I need a palate cleanser. So let's do OTV.
Wait, what dating show? What is it?
That girl Minis.
I don't think I've seen it.
There's been
He's so stressed. He's so stressed.
There's been a thing going on Russell Talk as of late where this girl named Minnie, she did something about being power bombed, right? And everybody on Russell Talk just stitched a video, and it kind of blew up.
I think I've seen that. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes.
In my head, I had it figured out. I was ready to go until she pulled me up. I wasn't expecting it a second. So she pulled me up there, and immediately I was just like, I ain't got nothing. I fucking twisted my knee trying to do the Shawn Michaels entrance.
Oh damn!
Oh my god!
Even though in my head I already knew I was going to do Shawn's entrance.
I cannot wait to watch that stream back. I am going to watch that stream because it was like a Royal Rumble type style from what I heard. Like she was going to bring in 30 people one at a time to see if they could, raise her up or whatever. And
I'm sure as hell not making the top 10. I'm not making the top 10. If I do, it's because I was so cornily entertaining I won. But either way.
That's crazy. All right. Okay. Well, okay. You know what, Laf? That's cool. That's cool. He's actually going to be watching that stream on his Twitch, so it looks like it's just going to be us three. Thank you, Laf. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you started that after. Because I can't take no more on live stream. They be killing me over there already.
Okay. But we'll get things started here. We do have 3 stories to talk about tonight. Obviously, with the whole Jay White situation, where is he gonna be ending up? Is it gonna be WWE, AEW, a possible Impact return? Who knows? But we'll talk about that, and obviously the Usos. Do the Usos make an appearance in Canada? Are they allowed? Are they not allowed? We will have some sort of answer in this story. And some possible news on the Elimination Chamber match itself when it comes to the United States title. Could Theory retain? Go up against Cena for the title at Mania? Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, now I'll update the description one more time for twice to get Zay's TikTok and all that kind of stuff in there. That way y'all can follow him. What are you even at right now? You're at like 22?
2.333, yeah.
Get it to 2.5. Or 3. So yeah, why don't we get started? No? Okay.
Gonna be at WrestleMania?
Huh?
No, I'm about to say, where are we starting at?
Oh, Jay White.
Okay.
We I already got Jocelyn's opinion on where she thinks that he could possibly fit the most. Where do you think Jay White would be able to fit in the grand scheme of things? What company?
I pitched this idea on TikTok. I still think it's a great idea. WWE, You have Finn Balor win a match at Mania, right? He comes out boasting.
Oh.
Then you have AJ come back from injury, right? They were kind of entangled in a feud before, so it would make sense to start paying that off. And then, as you have them staring at each other, you could have the Judgment Day walk off, kind of make it real personal seeming between the two. Then hit Jay White's music. All on the Raw after Mania. It would be magnificent.
I actually like that. I really want AJ back. I love AJ.
Yeah.
Yes. I said on the Monday Night Raw post show last night that I think that the Raw after WrestleMania this year is absolutely going to be one of the best it's ever really been, mainly because this is going to be the first Raw after WrestleMania in the Triple H regime, so that in itself is going to be even better. And I did predict that a special debut could be happening on that Raw after WrestleMania, and I do think Jay White will be showing up on the Raw after WrestleMania. It just makes sense. It makes sense. If you're going to be doing something of a debut that big and that monumental, you do it on the biggest stage that you possibly could be. If it's not going to be WrestleMania, you do it on that Raw after. To me.
I think wherever Jay White goes, he'll do great.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Cena's going to be at WrestleMania.
What's that?
Cena's going to be at WrestleMania.
From what the rumors are saying,
I hope
it could
not.
be Cena
Please
in
don't.
theory.
Ew, please don't. Ew, I don't like either. Don't have to beat Cena though, but like, ew.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, are you anti John Cena?
I don't like Cena. I just don't like him. He can't see me.
I didn't actually know that.
I can't.
Out of all the months I've known you, I actually didn't know that.
I just don't. And it's not because of Nikki or anything. I've just never liked him.
It makes sense. I mean, I hate Roman with a passion, so.
Oh my god, I hate Roman.
There you go.
See,
Never liked him.
And we got the same birthday.
I never liked Roman. Ever since it was always Rollins and Ambrose. Well, now Moxley, but yeah. Roman was just there. He's irrelevant. He was just there. Rollins and Ambrose did a damn thing.
This is great.
This is
great.
the December 24th effect.
Yeah, they picked the worst person to be the longest reigning champion. I digress, but yeah, they picked the worst person.
Zay is living his best life right now. He is a very happy boy. This is great.
I just can't.
So yeah, the word of Switchblade Jay White is looking to make a move over to the States, but nothing is set in stone just yet. Even though he lost the Loser Leaves Japan match at this weekend's New Japan show. Fightful Select then reported that in January, White's contract was set to expire soon, and numerous companies had interest in bringing the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion. WWE felt very confident that they could land him, but we're told that was hardly a guarantee at this point. Despite online speculation of White being a possible entrant in the Royal Rumble, we're told that was never in discussion, and White's New Japan Wrestling deal wasn't up at that time.
Thank you so much, brother.
We're told that the talent of New Japan Pro Wrestling are at the belief that his contract with the company is up sometime between Battle in the Valley this Saturday and WrestleMania. So somewhere in between there, his contract could be up, and we will see with that. With details being few and far between, WWE sources have reportedly confirmed that they have had a long interest in Jay White, but everything related to the possibility of him coming into the company is being kept very quiet, which obviously that should be.
I feel, yeah.
You should keep that quiet.
Yeah, I agree.
You should keep that
quiet. With a surprise that big, absolutely.
You should keep that quiet.
I know this is off topic. No problem. What do you think Ibushi's doing? And this off topic. But I want to know what y'all thoughts on Kota.
I didn't even think about Kota Ibushi. I think right there, that's a fit for AEW for him. Because
I feel like
is it because Kenny Omega, guys?
It's because of Kenny Omega, yes.
You honestly think?
To me, it's definitely because of Kenny, because of the Golden Stars, yeah. Golden Lovers, not Golden Stars. Jesus. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, so WWE will get Jay White. Of course, WWE's going to get Jay White, and then AEW's going to get Kota Ibushi. Those are going to be the big signings for the start of the year.
Oh, and
that would be great.
And AEW would pay him handsomely and give him anything that he would want. So, yes.
Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks, please and thank you.
Why did I say the Golden Stars? That's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know. I'm just like, lovers.
Well, they're going crazy in the group chat right now.
Yeah, because they're all watching this goddamn stream together. Like, it's crazy.
No, half of them are in it. I lost, and half of them were like, "Oh yeah, now let me get in it." See,
y'all
I inspired
are some down
them.
bad motherfuckers. You know that.
Look, I was doing it for the content. I just didn't expect to fumble.
Yeah, but you fumbled the bag, and look at where you are.
Try next one. There's always next time, I think. There's always next time.
Well, damn. When they asked around New Japan, they were, quote, obviously would love to keep him, and we're told that he'd made positive relationships and impact in AEW as well. White is scheduled to compete at New Japan's Battle in the Valley on February 18th, and he is actually facing Eddie Kingston at that show, so that in itself
where has he been?
Is going to be weird. But I think it's going to be great.
Where has Eddie Kingston been?
On Rampage. Rampage and Dark.
He hasn't. Oh, has he been?
I'm pretty sure he's got heat.
I don't know. I pay attention to Dynamite. I don't really pay attention to Rampage.
I don't watch Rampage.
Sometimes. And I don't either. It's more Dynamite because Kenny's on there and Mock, so.
Yeah, it's not the best show out there. Plus, it's only 1 hour. I'll be watching Rampage when it goes live. And goes to 2 hours. And gets a better time slot.
Yeah, I think should least. I think it should. Yeah, I think it should. Isn't it live? Because I remember it used to be after Dynamite.
No, it's pre-recorded.
It's pre-recorded after Dynamite that shows on Friday. After SmackDown.
Yeah, well, because I remember I remember going to a show last October, and then they did the AEW Dark or whatever at 7, and then they did the show, but they didn't do pre-recorded Rampage afterwards.
Right.
They just did that Friday. That's what confused me.
Any type of AEW Dynamite I went to, they taped Rampage right after.
They did show afterwards like they normally do.
Right. So, yeah, we'll see where Jay goes. I'm very intrigued to see where he goes. I want to know, like, I want to know what each company would do with him if they were able to land him. WWE, you have that perfect story right then and there with AJ and Finn. If they do choose to do that right off the bat. In AEW, I mean, you have everything when it comes to the Elite, but I mean, there's so many huge names over there in AEW.
They don't need it, except for maybe Kota. Yeah.
Right. So, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. We'll see where things go from there, and hopefully we'll see Jay White in the very, very near future. Hopefully on that Raw after WrestleMania. That's where I'm guessing.
What do you think about the women's Elimination Chamber? Who's going to win that?
That's Asuka. That's Asuka.
Listen, Carmella just came back, okay?
Yeah, no. Exactly. She don't need the title right now.
Phil, Help me in the group chat. They're trying to convince me to do bad things.
Stop. Stop it. No. Get out of there. Mute the chat. Don't do anything. No. You're here now.
I won't. I can't do it again.
You're here
Even
now.
though I wasn't expecting her to be a female Dawn, bro.
You're here now.
You're safe.
If you kidnap me, that's gonna be my story.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Women's Elimination Chamber, who you got? Just real quick. And then we're moving on.
I'm good with Oscar, but I want Carmella.
Oscar's the only credible one, but I want Liv Morgan.
Okay.
That'd be good too. Though.
Okay. So yeah. Well, these are just very quick stories. I wasn't expecting like this live to be like 2.5 hours long. Like sadly, last night's was. That was not actually supposed to happen. We were not supposed to be live for 2.5 hours, but that's just how things went.
Who did it this time?
We were talking about that Cody and Sammy promo for a very long time.
Not surprised.
Which it definitely should have had the time. So yeah. What do we have next? Oh yeah. I actually did not think we were actually going to be able to cover this, but we actually did have some news on Mercedes Moné, and apparently there's a rumor killer on how much money she was making in her New Japan contract. I don't know if any of you guys heard this.
No. Usually I keep up on her. But no.
Nothing, Zay?
She making a lot?
I mean, yeah, I didn't expect her making 100K there either, but...
Oh, she make it bank.
Yeah, she's making
at least 50.
Good choice. She's winning Saturday. It's okay.
Yeah.
She's making at least 50K. I don't know about 100K plus.
So it was previously reported.
Pay good.
Yeah, they obviously would pay her very handsomely because I mean it's Mercedes Moné. You're getting back into the pro wrestling world.
They better make her win Saturday then.
She has to win.
I know. I can't wait. I'm not watching it. Not saying that wait, but yeah.
So it was previously reported that Mercedes Moné's contract with New Japan was a more lucrative deal than a former Chris Jericho had when he was over there in New Japan. Dave Meltzer has now debunked those reports, stating that Moné is not making more money than New Japan in New Japan than Chris Jericho did, which, I mean, I don't even know how much Chris Jericho was making at that time when he was in New Japan, but apparently not as much.
I heard a number around 112K.
Wait, what? I don't know. I'm new to New Japan. I don't know.
But that might have just been like the Kenny Omega match.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So, Moné's salary is, quote, not at the level she could get with WWE or AEW, unquote, and her deal is certainly very good money on a per appearance basis, which it does make sense. You're gonna, after stepping away from pro wrestling for a little while, you're gonna want to do it on a per appearance type deal, not, full force.
I mean, I see her making maybe like 50 to 75K per appearance. And of course, it's not the money she would get from WWE or AEW. AEW and them would probably offer her around a 3 to 4 million contract. WWE would probably pull out the fucking checkbook, talking like 10 million.
It's legitimately like, here's the checkbook. Just tell me how many zeros you want. Tell me how many zeros. Jericho had already denied making $100,000 per appearance in New Japan and claimed that he earned higher than his WrestleMania fee. So that is interesting in itself. He actually made a little bit more than that 100K from what he said. Quote, the story that was going around is that Mercedes was making more than Chris Jericho made here isn't correct. It's not even close, end quote. Monet has not yet wrestled for New Japan, but will challenge Kairi for the IWGP Women's Championship at Battle in the Valley on February 18th. So, listen, we don't know the exact figures of Monet's contract. We just want her to, speaking for myself here, I just want her to be happy getting back into the world of pro wrestling. Good to go.
I think that's why she probably went anyways, though, because of the money. Because usually they want big money, so... Right.
It's going to be very fun seeing that match on Saturday. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to watch both shows, but I'm going to watch both shows.
I'm not. If Kenny's not on the card, I don't want it. I love Maurice, but like, if Kenny's not on it too, I don't want
it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll be there watching both shows. So
just drink some caffeine.
A lot of caffeine. Oh. And the sad part is that it's happening at 7 p.m. our time here. So it's legitimately an hour before the Elimination Chamber.
Not 3 a.m.?
No, because they're in California. They're going to be in California for the show.
Oh, so they were actually in Japan when they did that last pay-per-view.
Right, yes.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense then.
Yeah. So they're actually going to be in California this time around, and it happens at 7 p.m. here in the Eastern.
I didn't know they traveled. I thought they stayed in New Japan.
It's usually for their big events, if I'm not mistaken, right, Zay?
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Oh, learn something new every day.
What the hell are you guys talking about? I saw OT. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're talking about OTB in the chat. I gotta get off of this chat, man. This chat is not doing it for me. So, yeah, we don't know what Mercedes is doing. We'll see her at Battle in the Valley on February 18th. If you're watching the show, have fun. If you're watching Elimination Chamber, still have fun. Yeah, we're, I'll figure out a way to do it, but, yeah. OTV, though, after Elimination Chamber, right here.
You'll manage.
We'll talk about it. Now the Usos. Do you guys think they'll be allowed to show in Canada after everything with the DUI situation? Yeah, I said that right. I didn't actually say DIY this time. I said DUI. Do you think they're showing?
No, Jay. Jimmy, no, but Jay maybe.
I heard earlier today they are allowed Canada.
Maybe Canada's passed or over.
I heard that Canada lifted the situation because when the thing with Jimmy also affected Jay, where they wouldn't let either one in.
You're right.
Honestly, probably because they're twins, and I'm pretty sure Canada couldn't tell the difference.
I can't. I still can't.
So,
and the Young Bucks aren't even twins, so I can't tell them apart.
You got a point, though. So I think they'll be allowed in Canada, but I think they'll probably play out a little swerve where they make us think they're back home watching the show, like Paul said.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Paul said, hey, listen, you got to stay home. You got to stay home because sometimes you see things on TV that you don't get to see here live. They insinuated that Roman saw the whole Jay and Sammy thing in the parking lot. So we'll see where things go from there. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, what Zay is actually saying is true. It looks like the Usos will be showing up at next Saturday's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view after all. Roman will defend, obviously, the Undisputed Championship against Sami Zayn in the main event of the show. And on Friday SmackDown, the Usos retained their tag titles against Strowman and Ricochet, but it's still tension between the two brothers and the rest of the bloodline. After the match,
I think Jimmy.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Go ahead. You're
Okay.
I think Jimmy will join Jay.
There you go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Interesting. So after the match, Zay and Jay had a little backstage meeting in the parking lot there, and Reigns, who wasn't at the show, told Paul Heyman to tell Jimmy and to say, hey, listen, the Usos need to stay home next week and watch SmackDown and the Chamber pay-per-view live because you get a different perspective from watching the show on TV. They implied that the segment between Jay and Sammy was seen. The belief is that they had DUI history. Jimmy would not be allowed to go to Montreal, Canada, and would miss the show. But while speaking to the Wrestling Observer, Dave Meltzer noted that he was told that Jimmy is cleared to go to Canada and could be at the show with his brother. As previously reported, WWE was planning to have Zayn and KO challenge the Usos for the tag titles at Mania. And Brian says, and I quote, I don't think Jimmy can get into Canada, but maybe Jay is going to be able to show up. Meltzer said, I was told they're both okay. Jimmy can too, said Alvarez, and Meltzer said, I will check again, but when it first came up, I said, like, they're cleared to go to Canada, and I was told they're both cleared. And Alvarez then said, we'll, one way or another, they're not supposed to be there. And then Meltzer finally said, I don't know if it's a swerve or a storyline. So, hey, listen, we'll see where things go from there, right? They could show, they could not show. It's going to be interesting.
I guess we can only find out come Saturday.
To me, I think they have to show. Because, I mean, if Kevin Owens is going to help Sammy...
they show up, and then Kevin, yeah.
If Kevin's is going to help Sammy, you know, from another beatdown, you got to transfer that heat from Roman to the Usos somehow to get that tag title on match for Mania.
I don't know if they're going to go for the tag title match.
Is it because of that promo at Raw on Monday? Or yesterday?
Partially, but I also think, based on what happened on SmackDown, we might see Jimmy agree with his brother.
Oh yeah, they're not going to split them up.
So, since I don't see Jay turning on Sammy within any reasonable story right now, I think Jimmy's going to agree with Jay. And the Usos are going to lead the bloodline.
I had that thought too.
That's interesting.
Makes sense. I mean, especially if Roman is losing his title at WrestleMania. Or title, whatever.
Especially since if they're winding down Roman's thing, I've said it a million times, I'll say it again, there's no tribal chief if he is a champion. The character's got to go. It's got to die. When that hand hits 3, the character's dead.
Yeah,
so it's the bloodline.
I cannot wait.
The whole thing is done. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be on this bitch dancing. Y'all going to see it. I'm going to be a mess. But
I'm going to be a mess if Cody actually does win these titles, man. Dude, you don't even know.
It's one title, though, right?
I mean...
They're splitting them up. It's one title, right?
You know, I feel like you got to start branching everyone off
Cody
to where
said
they're
he's
supposed
going
to
for
be
both.
now.
Cody said he's going for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
He should. Hold on. And then he can feud with Rollins again. Rollins can take one of them.
They could, hypothetically, do something where they're like, Sammy loses the match because he gets attacked by Solo, right? So Cody's like, I don't like how that ended. How about you take one of the titles, I'll go for the other one. We make them work both nights.
Oh, that too. So that they might split them up that way.
Yeah.
It's no matter what they do, if Bro's gonna have both titles, he needs to work both nights. I don't care how they want to do it. He needs to work both nights. If he doesn't, I'm already gonna be pissed at that.
It's funny how he makes fun of John Cena for being a part-timer, and here he is, not showing up every week.
Ooh, don't get me started.
That's so bad. I was like, you're a Brock Lesnar and freaking Cena 2.0 bitch.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I still think we're going to get the tag team title match because if we're not, you're leaving 3 massive names off the WrestleMania card when it comes to the Sami Zayn story and the Bloodline. When it comes to the Usos and Kevin Owens, I do not see Kevin Owens not being on WrestleMania. I just don't. I think Kevin Owens is going to be there. I think we're going to continue things going as planned. I think it's going to be Cody and Roman, main event night 2. And I know women main event WrestleMania because of the Women's Rumble, but I would have KO and Sami versus the Usos main event night 1.
I think I'd be good with either. I'd be happy with either. Well, no, Cody's already going. I meant like I'd be good with that. Like Cody's going against, and then the tag teams. But they asked what those titles up too, though. I don't like how they're unified anymore. I don't want them unified. Everyone should have a chance with some sort of title.
This is why I either said if you're going to unify the world titles or unify the tag titles, you make one set of titles.
Yeah, blue and red. That's perfect.
All you had to do was make one set of tag team titles when they were unifying the tag titles to begin with. One set. And then, if you're going to unify the world title, just make one belt as the Undisputed Championship. That's it. That's all you had to do, but now you have to carry 2 titles. And that's how it was. But it's alright. We'll see what happens at WrestleMania. It's only 6 weeks away, which is even crazy to think about. After the Chamber, it's 6 weeks away.
That's crazy. They have all these championship matches. Are they doing the Andre Battle Royal? Are they doing that this year?
I don't.
They do that every year, right?
I think. Zay, help us out here.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
What's there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, what was the question?
What did you just say, Jocelyn?
I can't even think of what I said.
Oh boy. Is
there going to be an Andre the Giant Battle Royal like they do every year?
I personally hope not. I personally hope not.
I think they'll do it, but it'll be a pre-show thing.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
But you know what? If they really wanted to, they would.
I'm excited to know who Gunther's going to go against.
Brock Lesnar for the goddamn IC title. Phil's already mad you mentioned this. Brock versus Gunther for the IC title. Book it.
I talked about it with Loff on Monday, alright? I talked about it with Loff yesterday, okay? After a long talk with him during the whole show, I'm not opposed to it anymore. I'm not opposed to it. But I'm still thinking that my triple threat would have been the better way to go.
You know, maybe it would have, but the match's gonna hit, so it don't matter.
Are they gonna go towards Feuture versus? Are they gonna have so Bobby and Brock? Do you think they're gonna continue that for WrestleMania after this?
I wanted the third and final match to happen at WrestleMania. That's what I wanted.
So did I.
Because
but people are like,
ending it at Elimination Chamber makes no sense to me, but...
Actually, I think it does make sense.
Of course he does. See, this is what Zay does. This is what Zay does on this podcast.
I have a legitimate answer for you right now. Listen, last year at Elimination Chamber, who was the champion going in?
Yeah, Brock. Right?
No, wait, no.
Think again.
That was Bobby. Wait, yeah, that was Bobby.
Was it Bobby? I couldn't even remember.
Who?
Oh, wait.
That's
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a 1 year story.
I mean, it does.
Well, I hope they call. I hope they call attention to that. Then, if you call attention to that, then fine. But you didn't. You did not call attention to that even throughout this entire thing, because your contract signing was last night. You didn't do shit about it. We didn't even get a table spot. We were supposed to get a table spot, and they said no. They said,
hey, you know,
no.
Even someone was going to go through the table.
Maybe
Everybody
Triple
goes
H
through a
is
table
just
on the
trying to
contract
not
signing.
insult our intelligence.
Where's the contract signing table go? Everybody goes through that table. But no. We're fine.
Bobby don't want none.
Honestly, I feel like a contract signing without a table spot is a breath of fresh air.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, one of those announce tables on Saturday, not going to make it.
Are fucked. They're fucked.
Somebody's going through an announce table.
The announce table, the barricade, maybe the ring. They're all fucked.
Didn't Brock win last time?
Yeah, Bobby won at the Rumble. Brock won at the Saudi show. Yeah. Which is their last match.
So Bobby will most likely take this win, I think, then.
I want Bobby to take the win.
I think Bobby's going to win, and then that's going to feud Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. I'm telling you.
Oh, but they're going to have Brock take the title off Gunther.
No, that's the beauty of it.
That's the thing about
Gunther's going to beat him.
I would be so mad. Like, any title he goes after, I figure they give it to him.
I think no matter what happens, Gunther needs to beat Brock. Whether it's for the title or not for the title, Gunther should win.
See, the reason why
I will throw hands with Triple H.
No, oh yeah, for sure.
I will throw hands.
The reason why I wanted to save that match is because I wanted to save the Brock and Gunther match non-title for SummerSlam, because we all know SummerSlam is going to be in Detroit, and that is going to need a huge marquee match.
I wish I could go.
I'm trying. I'm very much trying. I don't think it's actually going to happen, but I'm trying.
Oh, my cousin has a concert that day, so I can't go.
I'll skip the concert. Go to SummerSlam. Who is it?
Listen, I wish she would. But her friend already bought the ticket.
Who's the concert?
Pink.
As soon as I get the money, I'm buying my ticket. I'm going. I don't care what nobody say.
I just want something to go with.
I'm not really big or something. We're chopped over here.
OTB's supposed to be going.
If everything works out in my favor.
Who's all going?
If everything works out in my favor, I'm going to try to go to SummerSlam this year, yes. But, like I said, everything has to work out.
Like, I'm going to fight you for not going with me. I was like, I have a couple months. I got this. I can fight someone.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. TJ avenged the entire main event players.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He put on a clinic.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Yep. Nope. I'm gonna watch that stream later. Which just I'm keeping my word here.
Send it to me.
I'll definitely send the link to the chat, because it's gonna be that's gonna have to be freaking hilarious.
I'm gonna just need. I'm all for y'all supporting her. Go watch her stream. I'm sure the rest of the people are funny. I'm gonna just need you to completely skip my 2 minutes.
I'm definitely not. That's probably gonna be on repeat.
You will.
That's probably gonna be on repeat. I'll go back and forth.
It's very rare when the star before time takes an L.
Okay.
This shouldn't count. My anxiety got the best of me.
It shouldn't count.
too. It's fine.
I think they just screw things up. I had that all day today.
Oh man. But yeah. If we do not get Brock and Gunther at Mania, I'm telling you right now, the triple threat between Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre, that's the match.
That's the only other match I'm accepting.
Sheamus pinning Drew, and then Drew turns heel on Sheamus at the end of the match.
I feel like there's 3 possible matches you can go with these people, right?
Oof.
Bobby, Lesnar, part 4, because something happened at part 3. Lesnar, Gunther, because, yes, preferably for the IC title. Gunther, Sheamus, Drew for the IC title, another banger. Or, off the wall one here, off the wall one here, Lashley and Gunther for the IC title.
Okay. You'd have to find Lashley to
Hell,
get the
maybe
SmackDown,
triple threat.
Oh my god. Imagine a triple threat between Lesnar, Lashley, and Gunther. Jesus Christ. That is...
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
That is so many big men.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
You got the biggest Bob, a Brock, and a Gunther. Jesus. Oh
just a Gunther, that's all you gotta say.
Just a Gunther. Oh my god. Whatever happens for that IC title though at Mania, I'm gonna be excited for it. That's gonna be great. And then we possibly could have some something to look forward to when it comes to the men's Elimination Chamber match when it comes to the United States title. As we all know, Austin Theory is the champion. He is defending the title against Seth Rollins.
Ridiculous.
Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Montez Ford, Damian Priest, and Bronson Reed inside the chamber in Montreal at the Bell Center. This will mark the first time ever in the history of the United States Championship for it to be defended inside the chamber match itself, which is a pretty cool sight to see. And the latest edition...
We can pray to God it's not like the Elimination Chamber for the IC title the first time.
God.
I'm so serious. Let's all clasp our hands in a moment of prayer that they don't fuck this up so seriously.
Bro,
Dear wrestling gods.
That was oh my god, that was Ryback. Yeah.
That was Ryback, yes.
That was 2015. I remember that so vividly.
That was Ryback, the broken Mark Henry pod, Dolph Ziggler screaming at everyone like there's not a camera right behind him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
2015 Elimination Chamber. I mean, the Chamber 2.
Yeah, another shit one. Like, they fucked that chamber up so bad.
Why is Bronson Reed in that chamber? Like, I don't understand why Mustafa or Dolph's not in it.
I personally like Bronson, but
I like Bronson. The problem is that the fans aren't going to side with him since he came back with The Miz.
Yeah.
Right? They're too burnt on the Dexter Lumis thing.
Yeah.
There's also the thing that a lot of people feel that this is a downgrade for him.
I don't see that at all. I don't see getting a shot for the United States title as anywhere of a downgrade. That I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, honestly, to me, if I had to pick 2 potential winners of this thing, it's Gargano and Reed. It's Gargano and Reed.
It's not going to Reed.
Those are
it's Montez or Seth.
Is it going to be Damian or Rollins?
Matter of fact, wild pick. Montez Ford is going to walk out U.S. champion.
Montez, okay. All right.
Maybe though. Him versus Cena, that'd be pretty good though.
I got Gargano. And I'm hoping Ciampa comes back. That way I can get Gargano and Ciampa for WrestleMania.
Maybe he'll get brought up. Maybe Ciampa will get brought up after WrestleMania.
I mean, Ciampa's already on the Monday Night Raw roster. He's just injured right now.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah.
That's also part of the reason they don't like Bronson Reed. Tommaso got stuck with Miz. Dexter got stuck with Miz. Bronson stuck with Miz.
Well, Bronson's not stuck with Miz anymore.
He still got the Miz stink on him. With the crowd, at least. People seem to hate the Miz for whatever reason. As if Miz is not a legend.
No, he's been there forever, but I wouldn't say a legend. I say like Dolph and like Randy, Sheamus. That's been there forever. It's kind of like a legend. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but
I respect the Miz and what he's done here, for sure. Could he be?
He's done a lot.
Could he be a Hall of Famer? Yes, I fully believe that.
I think he's a top 5 IC champion of all time.
I can't argue with that, honestly. I can't. He did so many great things with that IC title. But yeah, so we have all of this taking place in the latest Observer newsletter. Dave noted that something interesting, WWE has taped a television show that'll air in March featuring Theory as a cast member, and he is holding the United States Championship. Now, that doesn't guarantee that Theory is retaining at the upcoming pay-per-view, but it is a possible indication. Now, listen, I don't know what this television show is in March that has Theory in it, but
the audacity.
He's holding the United States Championship, so maybe he's just holding the United States Championship because he's a champion right now. I don't know. But whatever the show is, that's going to be an interesting indication.
It would. It is. All I know is that Theory versus Cena needs to be next.
Yeah. That's what I have for WrestleMania. I have Theory and Cena at WrestleMania. I have it non-title, but
I would say it kind of makes more sense with the title because of Cena's open challenge.
But then Theory would beat Cena.
Because especially since we know Cena's going to put Theory over.
Yeah, Cena's losing to Theory, regardless.
Oh yeah.
To me.
I think that's going to start up where Theory's going to think he's the greatest U.S. champion, and that's going to lead to whoever takes the title off of him looking really strong.
And Jocelyn, that's the thing. That's exactly what they want.
I have nothing every week. Can we not?
That's exactly what they want out of you. They want you to really think that it's annoying and want it to be channel changing. They want it to be that. And they're going to get that out of people. They will. They're going to get that out of people.
Yeah.
I just wish it worked like that with me. Except, the stuff they want you to tune in for makes me want to turn the channel.
And don't even get me started on that whole Gun Club winning the tag titles on Wednesday, because oh my god, people are so pissed.
I think it is a terrible. I mean, it's not what it is, but the reaction to that was terrible. And the crowd when it was quiet, usually they cheer. Absolutely trash.
Don't get me started. I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to.
I gave my thoughts already, so I'm fine with it.
I think I've taken enough abuse the past couple of days. I've dealt out my fair amount, to be fair, but I've taken enough. I'm just gonna relax before Erica kills me for slandering the ass boys.
Hey.
But all I am gonna say is,
listen, I didn't diss them. I just said the crowd was dead. So she can't get
I forgot what I was ready to say. I need to go to bed.
So yeah, like I'm trying to figure out what the hell this show is gonna be. That's airing in March with Theory
Maybe a comedy show they're coming up
as
with.
the United States champion.
There's a joke that I see.
And if it's like a legit television show on a legit network, I want to see it. They better advertise this. They better advertise it. They better advertise the hell out of this because I want to check it out.
What's that nigga play John Cena on Young Rock?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine.
People really want Reigns versus The Rock. So
I'm hoping that just happens in Philly. Because I want that.
I want it to happen in Philly too, yeah. Because I'm going to be there live.
Yes, I'm WrestleMania Philly. That has
Even
to happen.
though, you know, now that the situation would be for the titles, I won't.
Wait, which Philly show?
WrestleMania 40.
Oh, next year? Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, you're going? Oh my god.
I'm gonna go.
There's so
I know
many
people who can come with me. I'll let them know ahead of time. Be like, yeah, this thing, take it off. No plans. Don't think about it. We're going.
There's so many people that are going to be at 40 for WrestleMania, bro. Oh
are you buying both? Both nights, right? We're buying your guys.
Of course.
Okay.
That's the only way.
I was about to say. Okay, yeah.
That's the only way.
My people going.
I mean, I might have to sleep in my car, but I'm going.
No, everyone can pitch in, get a hotel, and I'll get the tickets or whatever else.
I was thinking we would just do like an MEP Airbnb.
Oh.
Get like 4 of us, throw each other's in it.
Oh.
That's what me and Jay finna do for SummerSlam. Me, him, and 2 of his boys go just split an Airbnb.
Oh.
Maybe just split it or just, yeah. That's what I like to do when I go to shows, split everything. Because I don't feel like driving, because we don't feel like driving back.
I had to drive back from Philadelphia the last time I went, so.
It's not too bad.
No.
It was a 3-hour drive.
Philly's like 4 hours. So we're getting a hotel or whatever.
It was a 3-hour drive. I didn't get home until 3:30 that night, but it's alright.
Shit, you better than me. I would have waited to leave till morning.
I couldn't book a hotel. I went to every site. They were not accepting bookings.
What, that night?
Yeah, they were not accepting bookings that night.
Did you try? Did you try calling first though?
I did.
Usually they let you book though.
Nope.
As long as you're paying for that night. That's
nope.
Weird.
They did not, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm out of luck. Guess I gotta head home. Legitimately driving for 3.5 hours back home to CT.
Shit, I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, no, we're actually about to get out of here anyway. But guys, whether it's the Elimination Chamber happening this Saturday, whether it's Battle in the Valley, I've been calling Battle in the Valley Battle at the Valley for like the longest time.
It's not your first time.
It's definitely not my first time. I've been calling it that for like the last 2 months since it's been announced. So,
it's not the first show you got wrong either. Mr. Full Gear with his fucking double or nothing.
Guy. Look at this guy. He comes on this show. He comes on this show to roast me every chance he gets. He comes on here to, just not only mock me, but the fact of the matter is he also just wants to disagree with everything I have to say. And this man right here, he says he's an honorary Us of OTB, when he's not even a fan of the Bloodline. So what is your deal?
Okay, let's make it clear here. In my opinion, once I made it in the group chat, you now got to negotiate honorary Us terms for me. Also, y'all love me. Let's stop. OTB love me.
All right, sure. We'll keep feeding that ego of yours. All right, guys. All right, guys. Well, this was a lot of fun. Loth is probably on Twitch right now reacting to the goddamn stream. He actually no-showed the show tonight, so I'm gonna have to talk to him for a little bit.
I'd go for a redemption arc, but my heart's broken right now. I can't do this anymore.
Damn.
I'm gonna just stick with Miss Will Start Before Time.
Damn, it's alright, bro. Thank you guys so much for joining us right here on OTB. If you guys like what you heard, make sure to hit that like button, turn on the bell, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K. Jocelyn, do you have anything to say before we get out of here? Plug your stuff. Do whatever you have to do.
The funny thing is, I don't remember my usernames. Like, I have my account. I think it's Jocelyn Rocks Blue with, like, the dash for Twitter and Instagram. But I don't just enjoy wrestling and life all together.
There you go. Look at that. Good stuff. Zay, got anything to say?
I know it's been a tough week, people, but it's back to normal. I might start doing OCB a little bit more when I got the time. After Dark will start coming back soon. Music will come out soon, yada, yada, yada. At the Start Before Time on anything you want to find me on. And as always, Skisku.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow after AEW Dynamite for the post show on OTB.